Anyway, let's get into these threesomes. Talk about these threesomes.
I'm not. I'm gonna be quiet. I don't want nobody to take nothing about nothing.
Wait, Jazz, what's with that laugh?
Oh no, that's the infamous. That's the infamous Jazz. That's Jazz laugh. That's the laugh. That's the laugh that you grow to love, because you know it's a little sneaky laugh.
That's a Disney.
That's a sneaky laugh. That's a sneaky laugh. So listen. Threesomes, man. It's a very funny topic for me to even dive in, because I got so many feelings about this. Like, it's not really like something that I don't know. So let's talk. So let's first give some facts about threesomes, okay? So first, understand that there's a lot of guys out there that fantasize, and women fantasize about threesomes, right? Now, according to what we got here, so we got so this is a guy, this person named Justin, I think it's pronounced Lay Miller. Mm-hmm. He had a book called Tell Me What You Want. So he surveyed like 4,174 women, Americans. That's men and women. Now, 95% of these men and 87% of these women fantasize about threesomes. That's a lot of fantasizing, right? Then it was this other survey. I don't think it was them, but it was another survey out there that they polled like 2,000 people. Now, 18% of men and 10% of the women said they never actually participated in threesomes, right? So,
they're lying.
Which I mean, like Walt said, it sounds good.
Right? That man was right there taking the test with him right there.
But him, like, the thing about, like, when you talk about, like, people be like, yeah, I can't wait to I want to do a threesome and I want to do all of that, right? But then when you really think about it, you like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Especially with Corona going on.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, what are your thoughts about it?
So the question, what's the question initially? Was the question, can it be healthy?
Is threesomes, I'm sorry, is threesomes healthy for relationships rather? Are they healthy for relationships?
Jay, I'll let you start.
I read this book one time, and it was called My Woman, His Wife. And she gave her husband a threesome for his birthday. And the woman that they invited into the bedroom ended up falling in love with the wife, and they actually like started having a relationship. That is probably it's a high probability of something like that happening. I will say, I do feel like you should keep in a relationship, your intimate time should be depending on the person, your intimate levels, because everyone's different. Sometimes you got to do some things to keep it spicy, but you should know yourself and your partner. I know I couldn't do it. It couldn't be for me. But will it probably spice up someone else's relationship? It very well might. So, but I know me, it couldn't. It's something that I'm just two men like. Oh.
That's not a threesome. That's called a train.
That's a train, right?
That's called a morsome.
That's a train. That's a train. Like with two men and one woman, that's a train. Like that's
different.
It's called a morsome.
There's no respect in a train
at all. Like,
everybody tag teaming, but so Walt, what's your thoughts on threesomes? Are they healthy for relationships? Do you think that it's healthy to have a threesome?
No.
Like, okay.
I don't think so. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, that's what floats your boat. But I don't think it's necessary. I think it's
the boat floating, but
no, yeah, like whatever floats your boat. But I'm saying No, I don't think it's necessary. You don't want to mess up to. No.
No. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm saying that what you got going with whoever you with, you don't want to mess up that what y'all got, that intimacy. I'm speaking for me. I'm not gonna let someone come into my circle. You feel me? As far as like what's going on between me and mine, just me and mine. If like, another woman pulling up, like that would be something that, and I'm not in a relationship.
I was about to say,
I'm
like,
if
you weren't in a relationship, is it something that you would be like, oh yeah?
Well, I mean, I thought about it plenty times when I wasn't in one, but after I got with somebody, I always knew, like, my wife, like, no. Like, if it's like a girl, you know, we friends, we cool, and then like another girl and stuff just led to there or whatever. But even then, it's still a little whatever. But when it comes to my woman, I'm not down with it.
So let me ask you this, Walt. Your wife says, 4 years into your marriage, she says, Walt, I've been having these, I never told you this, but I really, really would love to have a threesome. I just want to do it one time, right? And you know, it's with another female. And this is one time. And after that, you know, if we, you know, and this is first and last time. Won't be doing that. You telling her no?
We have to have a real deal conversation.
Exactly.
Because it's like, but I'm saying, but as far as like, if after we had a conversation, I'm on more of the no, in the sense of like, if she's coming to me like, yo, I really want to do this. I really want to have this experience. I really want to be able to do A, B, C, X, Y, Z. I'll, as my wife, like, I'm gonna at least like think about it, but more than likely, I'm gonna be like, nah, like, as soon as you see what I do to her, that's gonna be in your mind. And then it's gonna take certain things. We're gonna pervert what we have. Right. Like, I read, like, I need to go like this on y'all, but somebody was talking about, there's this one pastor I listened to, and he was talking about sex, and he's like, it's like fire at the end of the day. Like, if you don't have control over it, that joint can burn up what you build. So I'm saying, like, you have to have control. It could light fires, it could power your whole crib and do all that. Right. But if you don't have control, that joint can for real mess up what you got going on.
That's a good point.
Threesomes is somewhere around that. Now, if you got control, you grown, that's what you do. But that ain't right. That don't get no play. I'm sure.
Right. So Trent, what you think? Yay, nay on the threesomes? Is it healthy?
Nah, I don't think it is, man. I think it's gonna, like Walt said, it's definitely gonna cause an issue. It definitely cause an issue. I personally feel that this is just something that, you know, that this world has put in people's minds to where it's like something that, you know, that's acceptable and that's okay. But if you look at it throughout the course of, like, you know, you hear so many people having issues and causing so many issues and all this other stuff, that it's just something that it was. I don't think that's something that, you know, was something that we was intended to really take part of.
God. So same question to you.
What's up?
You know, your wife come to you 4 or 5 years in the relationship, and she's like, I just want to have this one thing. You know,
I would listen to her, but I would have to say no, because I think it's really gonna cause issues.
What she come back to you and say, ask you again?
I'm gonna say I really think that this is gonna cause a problem.
What if this is an every year thing? Every year for her birthday, she's like, all I want is this.
I'm gonna be like, it's gonna cause a problem. It's just, you know, I can't say, like, you know, if she's especially coming and constantly asking about it, I'm gonna be like, you know, I don't think that we should do this. I'm not gonna feel right doing it. I'm not gonna feel right bringing something into what we sharing. And I'm gonna say, like, you know, I'm gonna firmly be against it. Like, I feel like it's a form of cheating. That's what I'm gonna stand on my stance on that. Like, I feel like it's really like a form of cheating, low key. Like, for either one of us to take a part of it. And if she wanna feel like, you know, that she can't go on in this relationship with me, moving forward with my decision like that, I'm like, first I'm gonna say we're gonna need some counseling, but that's just my strong belief on it. I feel like that's gonna be like going into some dark territory that I don't think we should bring up.
But what if she says she feel like y'all need to spice up y'all adult time?
There's more things you can do.
There's more things
I'm
you can
saying.
do.
Wait, hold on.
Like, yo.
I'm like, different positions, go to different places to try to do it.
I'm saying, like, I swear people's lazy, though. Like, when people talk about, like, oh, let's have a... I'm like,
you can role play. You can role play and do something.
It's
you gotta bring somebody into it. I'm like, no. I'm like, it's gonna break up, which it's gonna mess up something that you and your spouse share. And there's so many other ways you can be creative in it, but you don't have to be creative with it. That's like the only thing that you can think of to be creative is bring somebody into something and that that can taint it.
I'm saying
it's crazy.
It's who you with. So I'm saying if you've been with them for X amount of years, don't nobody know that body like you know it. So as far as like it's who can what you want, how to work it, how to all that kind of stuff. You know how to do certain things. Like I don't need another woman to do that, what I know how to do. So I'm like, it's not necessary.
You know what they spots on and all this other stuff. Like I mean,
the timing. You know what they like. Like come on.
I have chills and relax, guys.
I think I struck a nerve. I was like, I know the stuff that you can do. You ain't got to do it. Like,
hallelujah.
It's like I feel really what Walt was saying. Like you're gonna feel a certain kind of way. It's like you see your spouse interacting with somebody else like that, or they see you interacting with somebody else like that. Something's gonna happen. I'm like, dude, they got indecent proposal that happened from all that.
You know why something's always going to happen? Because people don't think of sex as a spiritual connection.
Right.
Like once that person enters once you let somebody enter your sexual aura, they belong to you forever. And especially if it's good, like I said earlier, women are emotional. So we are like, a lot of times women intertwine sex with emotions. So like if it was really good and he did it to me like that, even though you was with your man, whoever, however you decide to do it, you have spiritually. I have an echo. Why?
I don't know. Keep on going.
I'm sorry. You have spiritually let that person come into your relationship. Now, I can't do it with my man. I can cancel that. Don't listen. No, if he came to me over and over again, I feel like he cheating. You gotta go. Like I feel like you already done did it. You already done did it. Like I just feel like if you're that adamant about somebody coming into our space, into our bedroom, I feel like this has already been going. I feel like you have already been doing this. I feel like you, like Walt said, like there are other things to do than bringing somebody into your aura. And people are trash. People are sneaky, nasty, dirty. So I just think that there are just other ways.
That's another thing too, because like especially if the other person without the idea and they find somebody that they want to say, oh, I want to bring this person in, I'm gonna start thinking that okay, you probably have fantasies that you want to mess with this person anyways,
and you just want my approval.
Exactly.
Like you laughing real hard at his jokes, real like this little stuff like, oh, he ain't that funny. You know what I'm saying? Now you expect to hang out, and now you might expect for this to happen more than once. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like it will ruin friendships. I feel like it will ruin, especially in a marriage. Like nobody's supposed to come between that. Right. You know what I'm saying? It works for some people. Some people have an open relationship.
Yeah, I'm about to say because there are people who actually have like open relationships. Like they have like husband and wife and then girlfriend. It could not.
I'm not sharing nothing. Like I be looking at my own
and all of that. Like it's so many different.
I be looking at my child asking for my food, like sis.
Right.
I don't want to share anything that I feel belongs to me because, like, I'm praying about exactly what I want God to have for me. Right. I'm not finna to lend that to nobody. That is for me. You know what I'm saying? And then not to mention, people are negligent. You know what I'm saying? Like this person could get pregnant. This person could have an STD and not know it. This person could have corona. Like I'm just thinking about the things that could go wrong, the things that will go wrong. But emotionally and spiritually and sexually, so much can be intertwined, and you have nobody to blame but yourself because you created that dimension.
Because you want to be freaky.
Jay, what you think? What's your thoughts on that?
Is that me?
Yes.
It can definitely lead somewhere that one may not be aware of or even think of down the line. Could I do it personally? No. I'm just like literally way too selfish for that. And I'm a very jealous individual. It's just definitely a no, and it's a recipe for a disaster because something is going to happen. Like, I don't even think it's just an if. I don't care how secure you are in your relationship. I don't care how y'all done pick this person out. Oh, no. Like, something is going to happen, whether it's the woman or it's the man. Something is going to happen, and it's going to trickle down into the relationship even later on down the line. So it's just a recipe for disaster. So just to keep everything working, look at some porno together. Research some sex positions. Like, go toy shopping.
Okay.
You can do it. It's so many things. Sometimes you might be like, babe, we always do like this. Let's try it like that. Shake it up. Just get a wig. Buy a new outfit. It's something. You change your name.
Make your own videos.
Right. Make your own little videos, and then y'all critique it together. See, when you did this, I ain't like that. You may want to do it this way. Like, it's just so many.
You have so many people that think that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we just do it that one time.
Right.
I'm analytical. Like, I'm analyzing everything. I'm like, the ozone layer must be messed up because it's raining every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I analyze every single thing. So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, okay, you showed it. It happened real quick for you with her.
Right.
But you dragging me all night.
Girl, I will be literally sitting here like, well, we always do missionary. Why you flip her like that? Is it because I'm too fat? Like, well, why you kiss her longer than you kiss me?
It would not be fun. It would be no fun because I'm literally, I got a jot list. Hold on 1 second. Let me write that down for
right,
later.
and it's like,
put that in my mind.
You finish with her before you finish with me. Like, like
it's too
and then it's all the
stressful.
rules, the constraints,
Exactly.
It's like,
You
don't
do
touch
this
her
without
there.
me.
Don't touch her there. Don't touch him. It's just.
You can't do it without me. Okay, her body look better than mine. Oh, you like that? You think about you shoulders staring off into space. You must be thinking about Angela. Why don't you think about Angela? Okay, Angela. I just made up a name, but it's just too stressful because you have opened that dimension. You have allowed somebody to come into your bedroom when really and truly you probably could have managed without it. Because, well, I was about to tell myself, but you probably No, these are conversations that I've had before.
Right.
These are conversations that I had with people like that have been in this situation, and it's always been bad.
Yeah.
It's always been bad. So it's like, for me, I don't like to share. And I just feel like I would hate to have to kick somebody behind up and down the street about my man. I can't do that. I can't do that because I opened that door. I'm not opening that door. And don't come to me and ask me. Anybody, my future husband, if you are watching, do not ask me because the answer is no.
So would y'all judge them if they said that they did a threesome before y'all?
No, that's the past. That's your past. Like, I can't judge nobody on their past as long as you know.
So wait,
I mean,
Clint,
it
what
just
would
depends.
what would you do if your wife came to you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, listen, bro. That the answer is no. I'm a fan of twosomes. Just me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't doing. Just me. I'm not doing no two. You know what it is? I have so many questions about threesomes. It's I don't know, man. Like, all right, for example, right? I wrote a couple of them down. First, we wearing condoms in this threesome.
That is weird.
Ew. But then even if so, like once you go there,
you're the only one protected.
So
you're the
right,
only protected. That does make sense.
That's so we wearing condoms, right? Listen. If we're wearing condoms, then are we switching out condoms every time we switch out? then we gotta
pretty
stop.
Sure most of the men are probably like, nah, I ain't wearing no condom.
Right.
Oh my God! No, seriously.
I feel like if we're in a relationship and then we get a girl
Bless you.
that we both agree on or that she picked out,
Right.
and then get her tested. Like she finna be like, I think people will. I think if they really, really want it, like you want this, all right, go take this test. You straight, and then they're gonna go ahead and proceed and do what they do. I'm saying in the sense of like, yo, like, go ahead. What was you saying?
No, you good. Go ahead. First.
No, I'm saying like when it comes to that, when with threesomes, I think it gets brought up so much because men usually, when it comes to sex, I think that we're so used to just getting us off, we're not really necessarily thinking about. So when it comes to it, when you think about the ideal of it, when we think threesome, we think two women and a man. And you said the other thing is a train. That's the thing. So that we don't even really fathom the other thing.
I don't care how clean your vagina is. It's never gonna happen.
Like, it's just like, listen, we about to be transparent. I've watched adult films before. Somebody always look like they getting left out. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it's always somebody on the side like, oh, kiss me. Oh, kiss me. And I just be like, why?
That better not ever be me. I don't got time for that. Don't do me like that.
It just don't. It's just
kidding me?
I mean, my thing is it's the mixing of the juices. Right? It's just a lot of mixing going on in it.
Yes.
So all right. So that's the thing. All right. So look. So all right. So if we're wearing condoms, all right, fine. We're wearing condoms. That means, all right, fine. You're gonna be switching up. Are we gonna be switching up condoms every position? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just gonna be a lot of confusion going on, right? So that's one question I have, right? Then two. What's gonna happen if the condom break?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Are we going to share this baby?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Are we going half on the baby?
Lord have mercy.
It's show night. It's show night. I got two
like
this.
Sister,
right? Exactly. Like, come on, like
That's sister wives.
Yo, we was in a session. And out of this session came a baby. Whose baby is it? Is it our baby?
Now your business on Front Street. See what I'm saying? Now your business on Front Street because they trying to figure out why you got Lisa baby all the time. Because Lisa baby daddy is my husband. Well, why you think it's girl?
Oh, y'all mixing DNA. Why did he look like you and him?
Too much.
Y'all look like y'all mixing DNA. I'm just saying like that. So that's another question I got. Here's the other question.
Why he wrote these questions down?
This is good questions. I need to know these things.
First of all, let's just say, your husband or your wife wants to go hang out with the person.
Hell no.
That you had the threesome with, right?
No.
Now you at work, you doing overtime, whatever. They decide to go hang out.
Why y'all ain't at work?
Yeah, he's cheating. He cheating, and we're gonna have a big fight about this.
This is somebody you slept with. This is somebody. This is different now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. How is it cheating? We just finished having sex.
No, the stipulation is that would be the stipulation.
I was there. It was a group.
We can't. I can't. You're not supposed to go to the bed without whoever your partner.
Right.
That would be the stipulation.
Without whoever.
No. I'm not saying going to the bed. I'm saying going to hang out, kicking it.
Nah.
Going to the movies. Go eat dinner.
Why?
That would be
dinner. That's a date. That's a date.
Are you implying that something's gonna happen or not?
No. Nothing's gonna happen. We're just going out to eat. We went to the movies. We went to go get something to eat.
Nah, because we developing romance. Like,
exactly. Y'all going out. What y'all hanging out for? Let's do at the house.
I have a list. So I made this list of stipulations
for the threesome.
Yes. So if y'all want to hear the stipulation after C finishes his question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Finish your question.
So my question is, how is it that's cheating? We just going out, kicking it, right? Eating, but it's not cheating when we having sex with each other.
Your intentions are different.
Right.
I have allowed you to open up our bedroom for our pleasure, our sexual gratification together.
Okay.
When you start doing stuff secretively behind my back, now in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm at work, y'all out hanging out. Y'all have had sex. Now you're doing something without me.
We have traded DNA.
That don't matter. Let me read my list.
We done been intimate together, and all we doing is go get something to eat.
No.
And you worried about that? Other
Your
than
intentions.
This girl,
Your
intentions. You're not doing that. You're not.
Who that girl is. Like a lot of girls would say, like it can only be like my best friend, or like girls would be like, it got to be someone who I'm cool
or
with.
stranger, or like they'll be like, it has to be a stranger. Yeah. Like when we on vacation that we ain't never gonna see ever again.
No, they ain't trying to. That person become a stalker now. Like you like in Cape Fear.
That's what happened in the book. Oh my God, that's what happened in the book. The girl started stalking the wife, and like one time, like she came home, and I had read this book called "My Woman, His Wife." And like they picked this lady up at the bar, and she gave her husband like a threesome for his birthday. And the woman ended up becoming obsessed with the wife, and they started a whole relationship and fell in love with each other. And then she's sitting here in the whole relationship trying to figure out how to tell her husband that she want to leave him and their daughter to the woman. Terrible.
Tragic.
It's crazy. I was reading it like,
hey, but I don't know. I just feel like, if you done had sex, going to get some McDonald's, it ain't that bad.
It's terrible.
I'm just saying.
It
doesn't make any sense.
I don't care, y'all. I don't care if you eat my meal prep. Like, no.
You're not eating it. You're definitely not about to give me no McDonald's after they gave you my goodies. Hell no.
But I mean,
but that's even worse. That's even worse because what y'all going, like, y'all can't be that hungry if y'all eat McDonald's. First of all,
listen, I mean, we could be sitting there kicking it like, man, hey, shoot,
that was crazy, right?
Yo, give it the play-by-play. Hey, and when you did this, oh, that was crazy. Hey, where you learn that from?
Top me like this, and like, you know.
Yeah. Where you learn that from?
So now you thinking about it again, and now you are opening that door. That door is open.
You are not supposed to be thinking about anybody else's goodies, but the significant other that you with. And there's plenty of people who don't be thinking about the significant other, but.
And see, this is why I'm not a fan. This is why I'm not a fan of threesome. It's too confusing, and it. Listen, I have problems dealing with one woman. Let's keep it a buck.
What you not gonna do?
I'm not about to have two in my life. You crazy? You gotta be out your mind. You gotta be out your mind for me to think that I'm gonna have two women that can almost be emotionally attached.
But it's not a relationship, though.
That's
like when y'all do it, it's just that's a sister wife or a polyamorous relationship or
whatever.
So
awkward though.
Like
it seems so awkward. Like it just all seems so awkward because it's like just imagining. It would be nerve-wracking, the pressure.
Like I have literally been propositioned to be in a polyamorous relationship. I was like, nah, like I'm good.
It's a relationship though.
No, first of all,
have relations. Y'all having relations and y'all rocking it like a shit.
No,
it's a relationship.
Was whatever married.
Y'all rocking it like a boat anyway.
His girlfriend. I was like, no, that's
a relationship.
That's not gonna work. He was just and you wouldn't be neglected. I would treat you the same way. I'll give you the attention I give my wife. No.
Exactly. That's the problem. You would give me the same attention because here you are seeking something else outside of the household. Now next, when I start looking too old, I might gain a little weight. You gonna kick me to the curb? Like, no.
But I was just like, no, I'm super good.
Tay, what's your list?
What's your list? Go ahead, what's your list?
Okay.
Got this guy.
Not the best.
There will be no outside. You can't do it without me. Okay? You cannot do it without me. You have no communication. All communication must go through me. I have to be the initiator of that because in my mind, like I feel like you're going to do it without me. Okay? We have to disclose our health conditions. Any STD history is a no. Any history of an STD, like if you have the potential to have unprotected sex, you are not going to take me and my man. And now we can't ever. We got to be in a relationship together for the rest of our life because now we see. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this last one, I'm hesitant to say. I feel like once you have a threesome with somebody, like that person, it should not be a friend. It should not be somebody that you have constant access to that person can get in contact with. I just feel like it shouldn't be a friend because I feel like it's always going to be in the back of your mind.
Fact.
That this person done slept with your man. It creates too much room for error, too much room for cheating, too much room for sideline conversations that I have to keep both of y'all in, you know?
But let me ask you a question though, because you do know there's a window with HIV. There's like an 18 to 45 day window after the exposure.
Oh my God.
You can have HIV, maybe not AIDS, but you can have HIV for 10 years and it be undetected.
Oh my God.
So pick your spouse, pick your people wisely, man. Stop, don't.
Hide your wife, hide your kids, honey, because these folks they ain't right.
Right. But I mean, listen, that so I think we all in consensus that like,
nah, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. I don't think it's worth it over here either.
Hey, but no shade to people that do it and make it work.
Right.
Todd and Candy, they do that. They do what they do. So hey, much respect to y'all. No shade to people that do it.
But we don't hear the sideline. We don't hear them private behind those conversations.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So
they're not gonna let people hear that because they don't want that. That's dirty laundry. They don't want that getting in.
Right.
That's why she make them sign that DNA.
Right. So listen. I thought that was a good conversation, man. I thought that was dope.
The sis said that DNA. I'm so dead.
NDA.
No. You had it right. You had it right the first time. I'll tell you what the DNA stands for off camera. You had it right the first time.
Okay, not for real, y'all.
I already got it. It's a good one.
Yeah, they're right. Yeah, they're right the first time. But listen. Hey, all y'all, listen to all the men out there. If your wife all of a sudden wants a DNA threesome, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not worth it.
Don't let it trick you off these streets, brother. I'm just saying.
If you want to slick get a divorce,
right? It's a trap.
Yeah,
it's a trap.
Have a threesome.
It is.
It's a trap.
And then when it goes sideways, then they want to turn it on. You said something. Well, you see, but you said yes.
That's right. You the one that said okay.
You was the one moaning.
She wasn't all that. She wasn't all that.
Don't let them trick you off these streets, man. But man, I had fun. I had so much fun tonight.
Me too.
Good combo.
This was good. Everything was good. Good anything. Anybody got anything to say before we get out of here?
No.
You know what?
Oh.
It's funny that we mentioned this because Drake got a song on his album talking about this stuff.
And on that note,
it's a song called Threesomes?
No, but it's something else
Girls Like Girls. Girls Like Girls too.
Yeah, listen. I'm sure he has a lot of press. He doesn't want anything on this little podcast, so
Drake, ain't nothing little about our podcast. Drake better get with the program.
Listen, we'll let Drake have his press everywhere. Other places. But listen, I gotta go play. I gotta go put my daddy hat back on because Carrington's upstairs wilding. So I'm about to handle my business.
This was fun, guys.
This was wonderful.
It was cute.
But
it was cute.
It was nice, man. So I told y'all this is gonna be the best. This is gonna be the best podcast ever, and I told you, and I meant that.
You missed half of it, Trim.
Yeah,
y'all did in and out.
He was in and out. He's playing Casper the Friendly Ghost.
No, I was not.
I don't want to talk about this. Click.
For y'all,
Right.
for y'all info, my Wi-Fi held up better this time, but still,
It did. We'll give him props. We'll give him props.
Small things to a giant. Small things to a giant. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, props.
I mean, I'd say this. At least it's a good time where y'all wasn't jumping up and ganging up on me in this one, so I appreciate that.
We have a chance.
You wasn't here.
Yes, y'all did.
Right.
Yeah, y'all had
You
plenty
weren't
of
here.
times. Y'all had plenty
Now
of
we
times.
see you. Now you don't.
Whatever.
Look,
Y'all
walk
be
sleep,
good,
y'all. Walk
man.
sleep.
Yeah,
Walk
y'all be
sleep.
good. Y'all be good. Why been in and out too? He been in and out too.
But listen, it's the collab. Appreciate y'all coming in. Go Jets. We out.
Hey.
Bye.
Y'all take care.
Take care.
Bye. Subscribe for the very latest.